Good morning, faculty, administration, Dr. Griffith, classmates, Board of Trustees, and all other esteemed guests. Did you know that there is a Wikipedia page complete with pictures and a step-by-step guide explaining just how to write a salutatorian speech? Thank God. Because you can ask a certain English teacher of mine, I won't name names, so we'll just call him Mr. Felter, and he'll tell you I'm more of a biblical scholar or a questioner of conventional wisdom than an exceptional speechwriter. But I stand before you this afternoon as a salutatorian of the class of 2017, tasked with celebrating this incredible group of people. Where do I begin? I arrived at Ranney in the 3rd grade, transferring from a small elementary school in Spring Lake. Though Max Chownick would inform me I had come just in time to achieve lifer status, I was terrified of leaving my local friends behind. I did not understand why my parents would uproot me from my quaint little beach town community, but looking back, I cannot thank them enough. The wonderful classmates and companions who welcomed me into the Ranney community and made me feel at home from day one are the outstanding young men and women you see before you today. I could not have wished for a better family away from home, and I'm so grateful to have spent so much time with each and every single one of you. 10 years ago, the year 2017 seemed so foreign. We heard the numbers and we saw them next to our email and Ranney account, but writing a little 17 to indicate the date was always light years away. And even though we were the coolest freshmen to walk these halls, the seniors then still seemed a lifetime older than us. But as Jared Rush always yells at me in the hallway, we made it. We overcame the Great Depression that plagued our class funds for the past 4 years. And we can all thank our amazing class council, especially Lucy and Olivia, for working their magic and throwing such a magnificent prom. We survived the monstrous hailstorm, the culinary catastrophe, and the zero cell service that accompanied our freshman retreat to Frost Valley. In fact, we endured the Great Retreat scandal of 2015 and redeemed ourselves on our excellent senior trip last week. We witnessed 2 unique eras of Ranney's fame. As freshmen and sophomores, we were always asked, "You go to Ranney? Do you know Jackie Lee?" But that gradually became, "You go to Ranney? Do you know Scotty Lewis?" And let's not forget the fact that we all triumphed over the grueling college process. There's an abundance of talent sitting on this stage. Amongst us, we can play over 10 different instruments, including arguably the most vital member of the percussion family, the cowbell. Thanks, Mike. We have fielded every sport Ranney has to offer. Our boys and girls basketball and soccer teams, for instance, have made school history for their outstanding performance in the Shore Conference. And our boys lacrosse team has broken their previous record for the shortest season yet. Our theatrical productions continue to astound audiences with our incredibly talented senior thespians, pit orchestra, stage crew, set and costume design, and tech crew. And our thespians specifically continue to astound myself with just how quickly they can memorize lines on the eve of opening night. In the coming months, all 82 of us will be attending prestigious institutions spread out across 18 different states, the District of Columbia, and even England. Some of us will be as far away as England or California, while others will be right down the road in West Long Branch. Some of us will be in big cities, such as New York, Boston, Washington, D.C., and Los Angeles, while others submerged in the backcountry of South Bend, Indiana, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and Charlottesville, Virginia, to name a few. But we'll all have started our journey from 235 Hope Road, Tinton Falls, New Jersey. Thank you to all the brilliant teachers for helping us reach this milestone. We are grateful for the hard work you've put in to ensure our success. Thank you, Ms. Gibson, Ms. V, and Ms. Hicks for working around the clock behind the scenes to keep this fine institution running smoothly. Thank you, college counselors, for your guidance in shaping our future. Thank you, Mr. Matarasso, for being the best mentor a high school student like myself could wish for. And thank you, Mom and Dad, and all the parents for the sacrifices you make so that we can get the best education possible. Finally, I would be remiss if I ignored the divine cliche of including an inspirational quote within this speech. So I'll end by saying this. God gave us two ends, one to sit on and one to think with. Success depends on which one you choose. Heads you win, tails you lose. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2017.